Let's understand that how we are writing that unsymmetrical phases into a symmetrical component. That we understood that. So operators A and what are the useful of it. Let's understand that with the help of these 0, positive and negative, what is the final equation we'll get to solve some of the numerical. What is the relation between the unsymmetrical phases considering in terms of symmetrical components. Let's take down that. So number of the unknown quantities can be reduced by expressing that considering VA, VB and the VC, okay, with considering the operator A, okay, that we know that consider a positive sequence component, okay. So we understood that this is VA1, VB1 and the VCN. So here you might be wondering that we are considering it as anti-clockwise direction, but representation is in the clockwise direction. Do not make confusion between this. So first VA1, then we'll write as VB1, then VC1. Okay, but the operator A which is going in anti-clockwise direction. So here either you should consider VB and the VC in terms of VA or AB in terms of VC or VA and the VC in terms of VB. Okay, means any other two parameters means unknown parameters should be converted in terms of the known parameters. Okay, so either you should consider B and C in terms of A or vice versa. Okay, so for our convenient, what generally we do is, so we'll convert this B and the C with a relation to the VA1. Okay, by this what we can write it as, so if we are considering this is anti-clockwise direction, the relation between VA1 and the VB1, so this is 120 degree, okay, again 120 degree. So already we understood that, so this is nothing but A and the A, so this is become A square. So what is the relation between VB1 and the VA1? It is A square of VA1. Okay, similarly for the, but here this is in anti-clockwise direction, that we need to be remember. Okay, so then what is the angle between VA1 and the VC1 is just A, okay, because 120 degree. So VC1 can be written as A into VA1. Similarly for the negative phase sequence, so we understood that what I mean by the negative phase sequence, it is the opposite to that of the original phases. So what do you mean by that? In place of B, so we should write it as C, and in place of C we should write it as B. So we can see to that VA2. Okay, next I should get the VB2, but it is opposite to that of the original phase, so that's why we'll write it as VC2. Okay, so here next comes it is a VC. So in place of VC we'll write it as VB2. 2 stand for the negative sequence. So similarly, so what is the angle between VA2 and the VB2? We can see here it is 120 degree. So this is nothing but A into VA2. Similarly for, okay, similarly for the angle deflection between VA2 and the VC2, it is A square. A square is nothing but 120 and the 120. So it is a 240. So this is nothing but A square can be written as, this is A square, this is A. The angle between VB2 and VA2 is A. VC2 and the VA2 it is A square. Similarly for the zero phase sequence component, the relating to that, so we will get there is no angle deflection from one to the another one, means VB naught it is same as a VA naught, and also VAC naught is same as the VA naught. That's what we can see to that here. So VB naught and the VC naught it is same as the VA naught. So this equation can be written as, we know that, so phase A, phase B and the phase C, it is consisting of 0, okay, 0, positive and the negative. So how do you say it is 0? It is not 0 is stand for 0, 1 is stand for positive, 2 is stand for the negative. Okay, VA phase containing 0, positive and negative. VB is also similar and also VC is also similar. Okay, consider this is the equation as 1. Then from this equation can be written as, means we are writing that, we are substituting that, okay, VA we are not disturbing that. The similar way we are writing that is VA it is same as the VA naught and the VA1 plus VA2. Okay, For the VB, we converted into VA. Okay, let's see what is the relation for VB naught. If you see to that the VB naught, okay, VB naught is same is equal to VA naught. Okay, the next term, what is VB1? Okay, look at this VB1. Where is the VB1? So here. So VB1 can be done as a square of the VA1. Okay, just substitute a square of the VA1. Similarly for the VB2, okay, VB2 is nothing but A into VA2. Okay, A into VA2. So similarly for the VC, what is the VC naught? VC naught is same as the VA naught. Okay, look at this. So VC naught same as the VA naught. Okay. Next term is VC1. It is VC1. It is A into VA1. Okay, A into VA1. VC2 is nothing but, so VC2 is A square VA2. Okay. So this is what. So if you are consider this is the equation 2. If you are writing in the matrix form, what we'll get is, okay, left hand side this is a term VA, VB and the VC. Okay, so these are VA0, VA1 and VA2 are the common, so this is becomes VA0, VA1 and the VA2. Okay, the next term is, this is a 1, this is 1, this is also 1, this is also 1, 1 1 1. Next is 1 A square A. Okay, look at this, it is 1 A square A, 1 A square A, because multiplied by A square, this is A, this is 1 A square, 1 A square. Okay, let's understand the expression for symmetrical components in terms of phase voltage. We understood earlier that how we represented phase voltage in terms of the symmetrical components. Now we will understand symmetrical component in terms of the phase voltages. Okay, let's consider that the matrix T, it is consisting 1 1 1 1 A square A 1 A square. Okay, already we understood that. So earlier we understood the equation 3. Okay, so that's nothing but VA, VB and the VC. It is multiplied by the matrix T. So to the VA0, VA1 and VA2. So we have to calculate the symmetrical components 0, positive and the negative of A. Okay, 0, positive, negative of A. So what will happen? This matrix is going to LHS side. Okay, left hand side. So this will become inverse of the matrix. Okay, VA, VB and the VC. Let's consider this is the equation is a 4. So we need to determine what is the inverse of the matrix. Okay, using this formula. So how we need to calculate that, the inverse of the matrix? So that is nothing but adjacent of the matrix divided by determinant of the matrix. Let's understand that what is the determinant of the matrix. Okay, to this, to calculate this, we have to determine the matrix T. To calculate this, what we need to do is, this is a plus, okay, this is a minus, and this is also plus. Okay, so here to know this one, we have to consider this is a matrix. Okay, so this is the other part of the matrix. So that is nothing but A square into A square, A to the power of 4. Okay, A to the power of 4 minus A into A. Okay, minus A into A is nothing but A square. Similarly for the, okay, the sign will be remain the same, do not get confused here. So we have to calculate, okay, we have to calculate for this term. So consider this is 1 into A square, so we'll get it is A square. How we got this is a minus sign? Because already we understood this is a minus sign. Okay, this is a minus sign. Then it is 1 into A. Okay, 1 into A is nothing but A we will get. Okay, so similarly we have to calculate for this term. Okay, for this term, so what will happens, we have to consider this part of the network, means the matrix. So here what is that, it is 1 into A is nothing but A, and 1 into A square, so we'll get minus A square. So just you rearrange that, we understood that this is the A to the power of 4 can be written as A to the power of 3 into A. So this is A cube is nothing but 1, so this will get 1, sorry, this is what A. Okay, this is a minus A square. So here just we are making the rearrangement, this is a plus. Okay, this is consider that, so A minus A square, just we are making this some rearrangement in this. Okay, then we will get the plus A minus A square. What is the common term here? So it is a minus a square is a common term. Okay, so this is what we will get. Okay, determinant of the matrix is nothing but 3 into a minus a square. So then let's understand, so how we need to calculate what is the determinant of the matrix. So similarly we have to consider this is a plus, minus, and the plus, the sign. So if it is plus, this will become minus. If it is minus, this will become plus. Okay, similarly for this is a plus, this is, sorry, this is minus, so this term will become plus and this will become minus. So if it is plus, this will become minus and this will become plus. Okay, so these are the things you can see. This is a plus, you can see to that this is a plus, minus, plus. So this is minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Okay, all the term. So here I am erasing all these things because I see it is more difficult for me to write it. Okay, so let's see. So how we got that? Okay, so first term, consider this is a term. Okay, same way how I explained for the determinant of the matrix, you will get. Okay, already I have explained this. For this term, we have to multiply this. Okay, this into this and this into this. For this we have to, for this term we have to multiply 1 into a square. Okay, similarly for 1 into a. Okay, this is the term you will get. Second term, similarly for the third part of the network we'll get. Okay, we'll get, what is this? So for this term we'll get it is 1 into a and 1 into a square. So you'll get this term. Okay, a minus a square. So let's coming to that, the next part of the network, that is means the next part of the matrix is, okay, we have to calculate what is the term for this. Okay, so let's see this. For this is nothing but the 1 into a square. Okay, so we'll get a square. Okay, and this is 1 into a, minus of 1 into a. Okay, so this is nothing minus a. So how I got this is a minus, and already I told that this is a plus, minus, plus. Okay, similarly for the next term which we need to consider, okay, which we need to consider for this term is we have to multiply 1 into a square. So okay, 1 into yes, I'm right. So next term, sorry, let's consider for the next, okay, this part of the network, sorry, okay, this part of the network we have to consider for this a square. So this is 1 into a square, so we'll get a square. So this 1 into 1. Okay, so this will become minus 1. Okay, then for the next term we have to calculate what is the value of a. Okay, a we have to multiply 1 into a. Okay, so this is not actually correct one, the answer. What is not minus of the minus of the term of in the bracket a minus a square. So I should have this is a minus sign. Okay, then so what will get, this is for this 1 into a, I will get a. Okay, a, then okay, 1 into 1 we will get minus 1. Okay, this is the correct one. Okay, so it is not a minus of a minus a square. This should be, the term is minus a minus 1. Okay, but similarly for the matrix of the term, okay, a, so for this term a, so I should have 1 into a, you will get a. Okay, a, and a square minus 1 you will get minus 1. It is not a square, you should get 1. Okay, so this is should be 1. Okay, so this is also similar. Okay, a minus 1. Then coming to that, the next part of the network, that is means the matrix is, for this term we should get 1 into a. So this is a. Okay, 1 into 1 you will get minus 1. Okay, this is the correct one. Okay, next similarly for the term, what will get for this term. Okay, for this term, for a square we'll get this is 1 into a square. So this is a square. So similarly for 1 into 1 we will get minus 1. Okay, minus 1. So just we are making the some rearrangement in that. So the matrix can be written as, so we know that a to the power of 4 can be written as a cube into a. So we'll get a. So this is minus a square minus a square. So here rearrangement that. So we'll get okay. So this is minus a square plus a. So can be written as a minus a square. So this is same as a minus a square. There is no dot in there. So here also can be written as, this is the minus a square plus a. So can be written as a minus a square. So here just you need to see to that plus a square minus 1. So we'll take this, the term a is the term. Okay. So we know that if it is a, it should have the a because it is should be a square, right? A square. So we know that it is, if it is a, I need to write it as a square to get the 1. Is that right? Because a to the power of 3 a cube is nothing but the 1. The similarly for this term can be done as minus, so this will become, so minus a plus 1. Is it right? Minus a plus 1 or 1 minus a. So if I'm considering it as a square is the outside, I should have a term to get the 1. Okay, to get the 1 term. So to get that minus a, what should I multiply? This is a square, because a square is nothing but a to the power of 4. This will become a. So similarly for this term, so we'll get a minus a square of that. Sorry, this is not minus 1. Okay, am I right? Yes, look at this. So here this is for this network. Okay, for the term this is a 1. So we should have, this is 1 into a. Okay, is a, and a 1 into a square. So this is not 1. Okay, this is not the 1. Sorry. Okay, this should be term a square. Okay, a square. So this will become a minus a square. So consider for this term, okay, if it is a square, I should have a minus a square. So this, for this term, if we consider that is a, so a minus a square. So this is the how we are considering for the adjacent of the matrix. So a lot of the videos which is available to know that how we are considering for the 3 cross 3 matrix of the inverse, just to do watch and try to understand that. Okay, so I'm considering what is a common term here. A minus a square is a common term. So I'll get, this is a 1, this is also 1, this is also 1. You can see 1 1 1. So this is 1 1. So this is the term is a, and this is a square. So here this is a 1, this is a square, and here it is 1. Sorry, this is a. Okay, we'll get 1 a square. This is 1 a square a. You can see here. Okay, so this is a original one. Okay, this is our term what you got. In place of a square, we will get a. In place of a will get a square of that matrix. Okay, so then substitute these values adjacent of the matrix and the determinant of the matrix. Determinant, we know that it is 1 divided by 3 into a minus a square. Adjacent of the matrix, we understood that it is a into a square, and the matrix, so 1 1 1 1 a square 1 a square a. Okay, so this term will get cancelled, a minus a square. So remaining term is 1 by 3. Okay, and the matrix 1 1 1 1 a square 1 a square a. Okay, so what will happen is the equation 4, already we know that it is Va0 Va1 Va2 of the matrix T matrix of the inverse can be written as 1 by 3 terms of 1 1 1 1 a square 1 a square a into V a b c. Multiplying this, what we will get, consider this is the equation 5. Okay, to calculate that Va0, we have to consider this is 1 multiplied by a, so we'll get Va, and 1 it is multiplied by Vb, plus 1 into c will get Vb or Vc. Similarly for the Va1, it is 1 into a, we will get a into Vb, so we'll get a into Vb. Next term is a square into Vc. Okay, this is the first row and the column. Okay, means how we are considering first this, next this, and next this. Okay, so this is how it is going horizontal, this is in vertical. Okay, so for the last term, so Va2, it is 1 by 3rd of a into Va, and a square into Vb and a into Vc. So this is how we are writing that the term, the symmetrical component in terms of the phase voltage. Do not get confusion between the symmetrical component in terms of the phase voltages and the phase voltages in terms of the symmetrical components. Okay, this is the relation, this is the equation. If you are writing that symmetrical component in terms of the phase voltage, this should be multiplied by 1 by 3 times of 1 a square. Okay, so similarly, which we can apply it for the current as well. Okay, phase current in terms of the symmetrical component is the relation. Already we understood that this is 1 a square a, so 1 a square. Okay, so similarly for the symmetrical component in terms of the phase current can be written as ia naught ia1. It is 1 by 3 into 1 a square and 1 a square a into ia ib in this. So do not get confusion here. So this is, okay, the phase voltage in terms of symmetrical components. Okay, this one, and here symmetrical component in terms of the phase current. So if we have something like that is a neutral, okay, so what will happens? So this is nothing but we know that it is a phase A, B and the C of the current is equal to neutral. So therefore what will happens in a three-phase system? So if there is a written path, so IA, IB and the AC will become IN. Hence, so if there is a fault in a system, so this is same as it is a 3 times of the IA. So that's why neutral is plays a very important role during the fault condition. Let's exercise some of the numericals onto these topics. Let's consider that prove that balanced set of three-phase voltages will have only positive sequence component of the voltages. Okay, consider that let VA, VB and VC are the balanced system of the three-phase voltages. Okay, this is VA, VB and the VC. So here representation is in clockwise direction. Do not get confused here. Representation is in clockwise direction. Okay, VA, VB and the VC. So let's consider the angle. So we have to convert VB and the VC in terms of VA. Okay, so similarly how we have solved. Okay, so VA is same as the VA. What is VB? So here it is 240 degree in anti-clockwise direction. So can be written as it is A square. The angle between VA and the VC it is A. Okay, so this is nothing 120 degree. A into VA. Consider this equation is 1. Okay, so we know that. Okay, already we understood that the symmetrical component in terms of the phase voltages. Okay, so this is nothing but VA naught, VA1, VA2 is equal to 1 by 3 times of 1 A square, 1 A square A into VA, VB and the VC. Okay, so this equation of the matrix can be written as, okay, means we are writing this expression of VA, VB, VC in terms of VA. Okay, in terms of VA. Okay, rest of the part of the matrix is remains the same. Okay, here there is no change here. Fine. So VA is same as VA. What is VB? It is VB is A square of VA. Okay, A square of VA. What is VC? VC is A into VA1. Then we know that how to do a matrix multiplication. So this row into column. Okay, this row first one. So this is 1. Okay, 1 into VA is VA. 1 into A square VA. So A square VA. Similarly for 1 into A. Okay, 1. Right, this is 1 into A into VA. So 1 into A VA. So similarly for the next, so this is nothing but we have to consider for this row and this column 1 into VA is nothing but VA, A into A square VA is nothing but A cube, this is A cube into VA. So this is A square into A is nothing but A cube into VA. Similarly for the next term, okay, this is a row. We are considering it is 1 into a is nothing but a square into a square is nothing, a to the power of 4 into a into a is nothing, a square into a. Okay, so we know that a to the power of cube is nothing, a cube is nothing but 1. So a to the power of 4 is the can be written as a cube into a. So that's nothing but a to the power of cube, a cube is nothing but 1. Okay, so by using this term, so wherever we have a cube is nothing but 1, so a to the power of 4 can be written as a. Okay, so here there is no doubt in that. So what we'll get, we will make some rearrangement. So VA plus A into VA plus A square into VA. Do not get confused here. So here this term will go to next and here. Okay, means we are writing that is 1 A into A square. Okay, so 1 plus A square. So this is here, it is A cube is nothing but 1. So this will become 1 VA plus VA plus VA. So similarly for this one, a to the power of 4 can be written as A. Okay, A square, this is A square. So this can, what is the common term here? It is a VA is common term. So we'll make it as 1 plus A square. So this is nothing but 3 VA. So this is VA is nothing but 1 plus A square. Already we know that 1 plus A square is equal to 0. Okay, so here it is 0. So this is nothing but 3 into VA. This is 0. Okay, so this is 0. This is 3 VA. It is 0. Okay, so this is a 3 into 1 by 3. Okay, 1 by 3 you will get, what will get, this is get cancels, it is term with the VA. Okay, so this is a, it is same as VA naught is 0, VA1 is VA and VA2 is 0. So this is nothing but, it is clearly indicates that the balanced system of the three phases voltages will have only the positive sequence voltages. So, and the negative and the zero sequence component are always absent in the case of the balanced system. So this is the whole good for balanced set of the current as well. So this application. So this is one of the example which is appeared. So that's why we are doing this. Okay. So VA0, VA2 is 0. So VA1 is VA only positive sequence component which is exist in a balanced system of the phases. Let's say the other sort of the numerical. Okay, in a three-phase system, IA1 is 100 at an angle of minus 30 degree, IB2 at an angle of 40 at an angle of 90 degree, and IC0 is 10 at an angle of minus 30. We have to find the line currents. So you have to be very careful here. Okay, so we'll talk about later on what is the line current, how we are calculating that. So here he has not given either in terms of ABC, A or B or C. So he has, or either in terms of positive, negative and 0. One term IA is in terms of positive, IB is in terms of negative, and the IC is in terms of 0. So what I'm trying to say is, either you should give the 0 and the positive and the negative sequence of A or the B and the C, or you should give in terms of B and the C. Okay, means if we know that the term, we can able to convert in terms to B and the C. Okay, let's solve this. So let's see. So either I told that we should convert the B and the C in terms of A or vice versa, anything, any of the term. Here if you look at that, what we can see is here. So if I know that IC0, I can able to easily understand that IB0 is same as the IC0 and also IIC0 is same as the IA0, because there is no angle deflection between IA0, IB0 and the IC0. Okay, so here let's talk about that the negative phase sequence component of the line. So already we understood that So consider this is a IA2. Okay, next I should have in a next term we should have the IB. So here because it is a negative, so I should have the C term. Similarly, so here I should have the IC, but I can write it as it is B because I'm considering it is a negative phase sequence component. So I can relate either B or the C in terms of A, or the C or the A in terms of the B. So what I'm considering here, so already I know that IA is already exist. What I will do is I will convert B in terms of A. Okay, so there is no such rule that you should convert always B in terms of A. Either you can convert A in terms of B or anything. Okay, any one unknown of the parameters. So what I will do is, because IC naught is same as the IA naught is same as the IB naught. Okay, so no problem for me to calculate IC naught in terms of IA naught. So only thing is I should convert this IB2 in terms of IA2. Okay, so I know that. But here, what is the angle deflection? Okay, so representation is clockwise direction, angle is anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so what is the angle? Okay, what is the angle between IA2 in terms of IB2? Okay, you can see to that. Okay, okay, let's understand that the angle deflection between IB2 and the IA2. So here we can write it as it is IB2. Okay, IB2 is equal to, okay, what is the angle here? The angle between IA2 and the IB2 is A. Okay, means 120 degree to the IA2. Here what we are trying to calculate, we are trying to calculate that the angle deflection IA2 in terms of, this is not, okay, this is in terms of IB2. Okay, means I have to calculate that what is IA2. Okay, what is IA2? So here what will happen, this is a conjugate of that, so this will become A square of IA2. Do not get confused here. Okay, so we are writing this IB2 in terms of IA2. Okay, so this is 120 degree, so this term is go to left side. Okay, so this comes right hand side, so hence we can write it as IA2 can be written as A square of IB2. So already we know that IB2 is nothing but 40 at an angle of 90 degree. So 240 will get a 330. Okay. So similarly we know that IA naught, IB naught, IC naught is same. We can write it as 10 at an angle of minus 30 degree. So from this IA naught already, IA1 and also IA2, we understood that. So this is in polar and this is in form of rectangular. So our intention is to calculate the line currents. What is line currents? IA is equal to IA naught plus IA1, IA2. Okay, what is IB? IB is nothing but IA naught plus A square IA1 plus A into IA2. Similarly for IC is equal to IA naught plus A into IA1 plus A square into IA2. Okay, do not get confused here. So substitute these values IA naught, IA1 and IA2. So we'll get in terms of the polar, or else you can convert either in rectangular and you can do it. So you have to be very careful here while calculating the terms. You should always keep it in either the rectangular or the polar, because in the scientific calculator what we have 751, it is not going to allow to us multiply the rectangular term into a polar form and polar form into a rectangular. That's all other interesting numerical. A single phase resistive load is of 100 kVA, which is connected across the line of the balanced supply of 3 kV. Compute the symmetrical component of the line current. Okay, the figure is like this: A, B and the C. A is left open, so the current which is flowing between the B and the C. Okay, so let's solve this. Because the phase A is open, so there is no current which is flowing between, means the current is not flowing across A. So straight away we can write it as it is IA is equal to 0. So here we should have the written path, then only the current which is flowing into the network. Okay, if we are considering the B of the circuit which is carrying the current, so it should written path C or vice versa, C to the B. Okay, so IB is can be written as minus of IC. So we have to calculate what is the current, what is the load is 100, what is the voltage is 3. Okay, 100 kVA divided by 3, you will get a 33.33 amperes of the current. So we can write it directly. Okay, IA is at an angle 0 at angle 0 degree. So IB is nothing 33 minus 33. So IC is minus. Why it is minus? Because it is carrying out of the network. Okay, so minus 33 you can write it as at an angle of 180 degree. So we know that the equation already. So IA naught can be written as 1 by 3 times IA plus IB plus IC. Okay, so straight away we can write it is because it is 0, because it is 0. So this is a plus, this is a minus. Okay, so this is straight away we can write it 0. Similarly for IA1 will become 1 by 3 times of IA plus A into IB plus A square into IC. So we will get a 19.29 at an angle of minus 90 degree. So for the IA2, so no need to do a calculation that, because if it is a plus, this should be minus. Okay, minus of this is nothing but this is a plus 90 degree. This should carry minus 90 degree amperes of the amount of the current which is flowing. This is a quite interesting one and a simple numeric.